I got a little too crazy with the cards, unfortunately. Whoops. This deck has a lot of card draw. There's no way we can do anything. We milled ourselves. Welcome back to MTG Foretold. Today I am finally doing it. I am doing Izzet Lessons. After the train wreck of mono white auras, I needed to reset my mind and play a deck that actually has some substance to it. And this deck is essentially a control deck at the beginning until you start getting your monument to endurance down. It's more fun than I thought it would be. And it's not honestly as broken as you think it would be either. Like, of course, Monument to Endurance is pretty broken with this deck, but outside of that, it's not too insane, but it's consistent. I think that's what's the best part of this deck. So, let's get into it. We have 3 Boomerang basics. Obviously, we have this to return a target non-land permanent to its owner's hand, and if we control that, we draw a card, so we can bounce our Storm Chaser's talent with this, which is usually found in like prowess decks, but I want a couple copies of this in this deck because I actually do think it's nice, and we're going to be casting a lot of non-creature spells for hopefully cheap, so it also gives a good bonus to the prowess portion of the Otter. So also, if you don't have any good cards, you can always use the level 2 and try to get something back from your graveyard, so you'll see that quite often. But yeah, Gran-Gran, obviously, 4 copies. Self-explanatory, right? But just so you know, whenever Gran-Gran becomes tapped, draw a card, then discard a card. Non-creature spells you cast cost 1 less to cast, as long as there are 3 or more lesson cards in your graveyard. And, you know, it's a 1-2 for 1 mana. Not bad at all in general, but yeah. We are playing Gran-Gran to get that non-creature spell down in cost, and it is very nice once you get it going. And I was just already talking about this, but 2 Storm Chaser's talents, so we can get a little Otter, and potentially, you know, get some cards back from our graveyard, and very, very late game, if we have nothing else we can do, if we just have a really bad draw, we can use the level 3 and start getting an Otter every time we cast an instant or sorcery spell. 4 copies of Firebending Lesson. Obviously just a creature killer, that's what a lot of the lesson cards are, just to kill the creatures. For Accumulate Wisdom, for good reason, we can get 3 cards once we have 3 or more lesson cards in our graveyard. Otherwise, it's a 2 mana for looking at the top 3 of your cards and put one of them into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library. So yeah, you can get some crazy draw with this. 2 Consult the Star Charts, just in case we can't really find anything and we need to dig with all the lands that we have on the battlefield. This is a great way. And obviously it does get the effect from Gran-Gran if she is on the battlefield for the non-creature count. 2 copies of Eloquentia. I know a lot of Lessons decks run more than this, but I feel like counterspells are not as strong as they once were. I think the format is just too fast-paced for it to even be worth it. So I have a couple copies just in case we're going against like a control deck and trying to stop Jeskai Revelations and all that nonsense. 4 copies of Artist Talent. This is the other big card in the deck. So whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. So we're going to be casting a lot of non-creature spells, so we'll be getting that trigger a lot, which also works with Monument to Endurance. And it's a 2 mana talent, so not too bad. And if you want to, you can go to level 2 for 3 mana, which is non-creature spells you cast, cost 1 less to cast. I didn't find myself using any of the levels from this, except just the initial discard and draw. But you can if you want to. I know some people do end up using the level 2 just so they can have a lot of mana to do everything they need to do with their cards. But I'll talk more about the issues I have with this deck later on. 4 Combustion Technique. This is going to be our main killer for those big creatures that Firebending Lesson cannot get rid of, or Iroh's Demonstration can't get rid of, because it will deal damage equal to 2 plus the number of lesson cards in your graveyard to target creature, and if it dies, it gets exiled, so it's a win-win. 2 Iroh's Demonstration. This is mainly going to be a mini board sweeper, because we can deal 1 damage to each creature our opponents control, so it doesn't hurt our creatures, which is nice. But honestly, we won't be affected by it anyway, unless we spam it multiple times. And then we can also do a single target for dealing 4 damage to a target creature. 3 Abandoned Attachments for 1 or and a blue or red. You may discard a card, and if you do, you draw 2 cards. Pretty self-explanatory, just for filling up our graveyard and getting the cards we need. 3 copies of Monument to Endurance, because this is a major part of this deck, but we don't want to draw into it like early on, so that's why I wouldn't recommend 4 copies, because if you draw this too early, it's just not good at all. You may want to use this when you have Gran-Gran out, and or you have Artist Talent, non-creature spell, level 2 trigger on. So whenever you discard a card, choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn. You can draw a card, create a treasure token, or each opponent loses 3 life. So obviously, so many ways you can do this, and you can also do this on the opponent's turn, so every turn, when it's this turn, it means any turn that, whether it's yours or the opponent's. So you can do all the pips on your turn, and then if you have enough mana to do all the stuff on the opponent's turn, you can get those pips again. So it gets pretty crazy, and this is where the deck pops off really hard. I have 1 copy of Traumatic Critique, because I do like this card. It can be a potential finisher too. So it is a blue and a red with X, and Traumatic Critique deals X damage to any target, draw 2 cards, then discard a card. So you can use this as extra creature removal, planeswalker removal, or just to the face if you are getting close to finishing them off. So I just like 1 copy. I don't want to draw on this too much because we already have to consult the star charts, and we really don't want to stray outside too much from our lesson instants and sorceries. And we do have 1 Agnaquela in case we need to draw a card and discard a card, or to just trigger it off if we don't have Gran-Gran and we have Monument out, which is also a nice factor. And just other generic lands that you expect in Izzet. So that's the explanation of the deck. But aside from all that, let's get into it. Okay, well, we have some stuff here. We'll keep it. No Gran-Gran, which is sad, but we can at least fill up our graveyard with lessons. Oh boy. I'm gonna do stock up. Alright, we have abandoned attachments, which is good, but we need to wait. In case he casts Kona. Which actually, if he has a cavern, we're kind of screwed. Okay, no... I was debating. Yep. If he has a cavern, we're kind of screwed. We have to wait. He has a cavern? Yeah, we're SOL. Here's the cavern. Oh. Okay. That's a thing. That's good. I I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter, right? Because we don't want to... I mean, I guess we could. It's kind of pointless, though, right? I think we just... Actually, yeah. Alright, let's hold. If he has Cavern, we'll just have to hopefully hope that he doesn't have... Okay. Actually, now we're kind of screwed, because he can get past the Quench. If he has the Lost in the Maze thing, we're SOL too. I think he's looking for Cavern. So... We need to start going through our deck here. It's actually pretty decent. I mean, Quench is kind of useless at this point, I think. I mean, if he has Omniscience... Okay. Tells me that he doesn't have anything good if he uses Meringue River region for that. No, it's not. We have Traumatic Critique if we need to kill something again. Actually, let's do this first. No, no. Oof, that's actually really good. Okay, that's good. Let's see what he does. If he has another Kona, we could be screwed. Praying he doesn't have another Kona. Or hopefully we draw into something. Okay, we got a Quench. That's actually decent. Alrighty. We could probably just honestly end him. Let's see here. Yeah, I think we just go for... I mean, technically we could do that too, couldn't we? I don't think he has a way to stop us, so... We already have firebending lessons, so yeah, I guess we just grab this. Alright, let's see what we can do. Yep. And this is the disgusting nature of this deck. Oh my god. I think that's GG. Oh my god. Well... If it's a creature deck, we at least have some answers. We have Consult to hopefully draw into something we need. Wish we had a Gran-Gran, but we don't. But I'm not keen on getting rid of this either, so... I do think we just keep it. Okay, this is a good deck to actually go against. Let's see what they cast. Abzan, okay. Alright. Ooh, Gran-Gran is here. I think I'm gonna be meanie and yeah, just bounce the just try to get my my lessons in the graveyard. Did we just get rid of Amalia? That's a good question, actually. I think we just get rid of Amalia, honestly. That way we can cycle through our cards here. Now we can do Consult for 1 mana, which we probably will, because I would need to get some more things to kill. This Zora line's about to come down. Okay, shocking again. Let's just see what we can dig up. I guess I'll take a Quench. I'll bounce it, and then I will quench it when it comes back down. I assume that's what's going to happen. It's going to cast a Zora line. Which is fine by me. There we go. Alrighty, well, we got some things here. Actually, let's do this first. See what we draw into. Ours Town's nice. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Okay. Combustion technique is good. That's actually really good. I will actually still do the quench, because then he won't be able to get anything from the graveyard. Okay, so he's actually not casting that. Interesting. He has an interaction? Okay. Why not? Good old monument. Yep, that's what we want to see. And we have no choice but to get rid of Zoraline. Sure, that way you can just draw a card. Lifegain Lessons, not too bad. He's gonna get Zoraline back. Oh my god, that's so stupid. Okay. Okay, I was gonna say, I wasn't sure of the interaction there for a second. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Alright. Actually, I think we get this down so we can have a blocker. Yes, Leonardo's getting a little difficult to deal with. We need to draw into something that can get rid of Leonardo. Otherwise, we all did. Let's see here. Do we have anything in this? Actually, let's attack first and see what we draw into. That's not anything. Well, we do have Boomerang, so we'll just Boomerang Leonardo back to the hand. At least stop that horrible mixture. We have things we can do, so we just need to do it. Actually, might just be okay with letting Gran-Gran die. We have another one in our hand. Because we have to bounce Leonardo no matter what. Okay. Can we just get rid of that? Actually, let me see. Let me think. Because, yeah, he's gonna... Let's just get rid of that. That way we can discard Gran-Gran. We have to boomerang basics, unfortunately, of that. I think we may actually have to do this and get back a boomerang basic. Isn't killing just yet. Guess it out-kills me though. Wait, because we have Gran-Gran out, that means there's one less. Man, I don't want to risk it though. Wait, what am I doing? I'm so stupid. Just do 2 and then it will adjust. Oh my god. Yeah, get rid of that. Draw a card. That's definitely not what we needed. I think this is awkward. I guess we just got back combustion, huh? No, get rid of that. We're hanging on by hairs of a chinny chin chin. That is for sure. Okay, that's good. Very good, actually. Okay, we somehow came out of that. But we're not dead. We're not done just yet. I mean, he doesn't have any way to flash, right? So I think we just attack. It's fine. Actually, Quench is probably useless. Okay, let's see what he does. They have Firebending Lesson, and that's it. Okay. So we finally come out of this. I think we just get rid of that, right? Because I think we need ways to kill creatures. Oh, we have not many cards left, so we actually have to end this. Oh boy. Yep, we have to end this. I just realized we're almost out of cards, oh no. I got a little too card happy. Oh my god, we're not gonna win this, are we? Let's see here. We need to build up an army of otters. It's the only way we're gonna win this. We have no cards left. What can we do here? I think we lose. I got a little too crazy with the cards, unfortunately. Whoops. This deck has a lot of card draw. There's no way we can do anything. We milled ourselves. Yeah, we can't keep this. I mean, we could, technically. But, oh my god. Do we keep this? If it's not a creature deck, we are dead. Okay. Never punished. Never punished. So we'll see if we can deal with good old Landfall. Badge them all. We have plenty of things to kill stuff with, at least. Hey, he doesn't have anything? Alright. I guess we get rid of the other abandoned attachments. I'd rather keep COD Destruction here. If he has an Ouroborid, it's a little annoying then because we won't be able to kill him. But I'll be able to kill him next turn. I think. You might have to blow multiple things on him, but we'll see. Oh. It might be the Diadrine. No, Ice Hill, okay. I mean, this isn't the worst thing, honestly, if we're being truthful. I think we get rid of Agnequail, honestly. Okay, that's a good draw. That is indeed a good draw. Let's just hold and see what he does. Would love to get Monument out next turn. Now I do need a 5th land, ideally. What does he do? Diadrine, okay. Just enough to end him. Okay. Ugh. Let's hold. Yeah. Okay. Okay, sure. Actually, hold off. Let's hold off on that. Let's see what he casts. We have a lot of damage from combustion techniques, so I'm not too concerned about that. Okay, so he doesn't have anything else right now. That's fine. I think we just get rid of combustion technique, honestly. Yep, he has Ouroboros, then we're screwed. Okay, cool. We've got a little Gran-Gran out. Okay. Okay. I guess a blue is fine. I think we just go for this. Oof. I think we have to get rid of that because we need to draw cards. I just don't want to do the same mistake I did last game. I got a little card happy there. Get rid of this. Okay. Nah, I should have cast Accumulated Wisdom. Oh well, that's fine. Well, okay, another one. I guess we just get them all out, don't we? Let's hold. I don't see any way of us losing this unless he gets like a crazy drop. Yep. Yep. Okay. Let's do this. There's so much card draw in this deck, I just gotta make sure. Okay, that's good. Not gonna die again to that. Well, we have Storm Chasers, we have Boomerangs, so that's a good start. We do have lands we can use. And I'm thinking, well, it doesn't matter, I'll just cast this anyway. Unlikely there's anything that they have that can withstand the 2 damage from firebending so early on. Oh wait, it's a Plains. Oh wait, it's probably Selesnya. Okay. I don't know, I just was, wait. Huh? Okay, sure. Yeah, well. I'm just gonna get rid of it now. It actually is a counter to our deck too, because it removes stuff from the graveyard. We don't want that. No. I think we get Earth's Talent out next into the Storm Chasers. Chocobo, well, it depends on what we're doing with him. Ooh, this is a tough one, actually. Do we get rid of the Badger Mole now? Because they can pop off pretty hard if we don't. That's my only concern. Oh, they would have, what, 4 mana? Well, you know what, how about they have an Ouroboros or some crazy crap like that? I think I'd rather just deal with this. We just have to be full-on aggro against this. They're gonna block? Oh, okay, that's actually good for us. Okay, yeah, I was like, I mean, if you really want to, I am more than happy to oblige. I'm just waiting for him to cast an Ouroboros so I can kill a Combustion Technique. Alana and Elena, okay? Not too concerned yet. That's 7 damage. I think we have no choice but to get rid of Helena and Lana. And that is a little rough. Ain't gonna lie. Kinda wish I didn't get rid of that land now. Well, let's see what happens. Wait, hardcast? Oh, okay. Still doesn't kill us yet, although we are close. Now the question is, they attack with everything, okay. What do we do here? I mean, we can't cast Monument, we can't do anything like that. We can do max of 3 damage, I mean 6 damage, if we combust the Anim Pakal. If we block, no matter what, we're dead, right? We would be dead no matter what. So... that's not what we needed. Yeah, because Anim Pakal makes a creature, so... yeah, I think we lose this game because we just can't do enough damage. We were so close. If I had Monument out, we would have won, which is very sad. Yeah, we can't win this anyway. I mean, if it's Landfall, we can slow them down. Get Lessons in the graveyard. If it's Control, we can Consult, potentially. I think we keep this. I rarely ever see Gran-Gran, I feel like, in my opening hand. I'm like, okay, but every time I play against this deck, they always have Gran-Gran. They have like 3 of them. Oh, would you look at that? A Landfall deck, do you say? What? No way. And that's a huge counter, and we can't kill it. Great. Cool. Love that. I love that for us. I guess we just get Gran-Gran, I don't know. What do I know? I'm gonna just try to slow this guy down. He's gonna cast it again and start removing my graveyard. Oh, it doesn't? Interesting. I'm actually okay with that. Very interesting. I'll pitch that. I swear, I play this deck and that's when I run into nothing but... oh, yeah, no, can't have that, sorry. Okay, now we can start popping off here. We can start popping off here. Actually, did we just save that? I really don't want no land. That works. Yeah, go ahead. No matter how many you remove, I'm still gonna get 3 lessons. And you're still gonna die. Okay. Man, you really went all out, didn't you? Mm-hmm. Oof. Yeah, I need to get this. I can cast that anyway. Alright, that works. Yep, pitch that. Sure. Okay, there's our monument. That's what we needed. I guess we got rid of the other Gran-Gran. Okay, we're in a pretty good spot now. We can combust that forest. I'm gonna drop monument first, for sure. And is he gonna rope me now? I feel a rope coming on. Oh, there we go. Wait, he's looking at things. Yep, I kind of figured that was gonna happen, yeah, sure. Okay, monument time. I think we get rid of... Actually, I don't know if we get rid of that. Well, I guess we do, right? Okay, so we can do Firebending Lesson. Thanks. Switch that. Okay, yeah, he's done. Got a volume. Oh boy, okay. Well, we have Gran-Grans. We have lands. We have Boomerang. accumulate is great. Let's just pitch that. You start filling up the graveyard. Alright, we're already at 2 out of 3. You need one more. Now the question is, does he have something? Let's find out. Okay. Gonna play that game, I will play with that too. Actually, a pretty horrible draw. Like, really, all these lands, come on. I got a lot of good things in this deck. Where are all the good things? I feel like at this point, I'm just trying to make them absolutely miserable playing against me. Mm-hmm. Come on, guys. Can you stop giving me land split for once, please? That'd be great. That would be a wonderful. Okay, well, he gave up anyway. Sometimes this is an absolutely horrible hand, right? Like, this is trash. Only reason I think about keeping is I'm on the draw, and I can draw a card. This is probably a horrible keep. I probably shouldn't be keeping this, but we'll see what happens. Oh, Gran-Gran. You're probably gonna die right away, but hey, at least I have something that you can make them waste their mana on. Leyline Weaver, okay? Well, that's a card. Gotta feel the graveyard. Jesus. Ew, do I really get rid of that? Oh my god, what do I get rid of? Rough. I think I have to get rid of a monument. Because we definitely want the Artist Town for sure. Badger Mole. Quite Badger-like. Unfortunately, we have to hold off from attacking. Which is not good. If we were held off from attacking, that's a bad sign for this deck, honestly. A very bad sign. Doesn't look like he has mana though. Like what we're gonna do is, unfortunately, we're gonna have to get rid of this because we need to remove his mana as much as possible. Then we'll cast Monument into Storm Chaser. Yeah, that's what I figured was coming down soon enough. Now we're kind of on a clock because we need to find a way to kill that. And that is not a way to kill it, is it? And I start pitching stuff. That's not it. Like, we're straight up gonna just lose if we don't find anything good, and we're not finding anything good. I have to sacrifice Gran-Gran, I have no choice. This is actually horrible. I might actually craft to create a treasure token and use this. Okay, sure. Oh my god, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Are you kidding me? This is horrible. Yeah, Landfall seems to destroy this deck if they get a good draw. I'm not going to even try to continue this. Storm Chaser's Talent. Agnakella. Yeah, I think we keep all this. I'm sure Gran-Gran's going to die right away anyway. Also, this deck is horrible when you are on the draw. Like, oh my god, it is so bad, isn't it? Like, oh, it's the worst. Yeah, go ahead, kill Gran-Gran. Does not kill Gran-Gran. Interesting. That's actually fine. That works for me. I actually appreciate that. We'll grab a red since we have Agnakella too. Cool. Could use some ramp, that's fine with me. I think we pitch Combustion Technique at this point, right? Alright, so I'm gonna do this. I don't think Combustion Technique is gonna be useful here. Alright, now we are pretty good. Oh my god. I wish we would just stop getting Lanza for once, that'd be great. Wow! Are you kidding me? Do I have to lower the land count in this deck? Like, this is insane. This is the only reason why I lose with this deck, is because I just have nothing but lands. That's all I ever get. Okay. I am happy with pitching all these freaking lands. Oh my god. Like, this is actually crazy. What, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12 lands right here, right? 13 lands. Okay, I have drawn 13 lands out of 23 cards. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. I just have to hope that he thinks I actually have stuff in my hand, because I don't have crap. I don't have Shiza, man. I don't have Shiza. Yeah, actually, let's get rid of that. Cool, cool. Yes, pitch all these lands, please. Oh, man. I wonder how much he's gonna hate me for doing this. I already hate myself for doing this. It takes so long. I guess I'll just pitch this land. I got plenty of freaking lands right now. Yeah, sure. Let me draw all my lands, that's fine. I mean, there's no sense I don't have a Spell Pierce, but I mean, yeah, I guess I could have faked that I had one, but oh well. I just want to get all of these lands out of my deck. I don't need any more lands. I am good with lands. Can I please get a Monument? Can I please get a Gran-Gran? Can I please get something good? Of course, why would I get anything good? How much did we go through our deck rate? We already went through over half of our deck, mind you. Over half of our deck, and what did we draw? Nothing, actually. Literally nothing. And here comes the Resonating Loot. It's going to be popping up now. No Resonating Loot. Okay, interesting. Yeah, of course. Oh my god. I'm actually gonna have to friggin' like waste my mana on that. Because I actually need something to help me win this. Like, oh my god. Here comes the Jeskai Revelation. Actually, at this point, maybe I do need that. Actually, no, let's get rid of that. Oh, would you look at that? How cute. Now we get Iroh's Demonstration, or Iroh's Demonstration, and Gran-Gran, and yeah. I still haven't found a monument, though. Like, what? I have 3 monuments in this deck. Like, what the hell is going on? I don't know. Alright, if he casts another Jeskai Revelation, at the very least we can counter that, so that's nice, I guess. He's gonna cast something, right? And it's gonna just waste my mana, so I might as well just do this. This is such a long game, I know. Oh, hey, look at that, a monument showed up, woohoo. Honestly, I don't even need a console at this point. I have everything, okay, now I have everything I need, and I really don't want to be drawing more cards at this point. So, yeah, he's gonna have a Jeskai Revelation, we know that. We know he's gonna pull it out of his butt. No, there's no sense of doing it now, let's wait. Here it comes. Oh, inevitable defeat. Oh, that stinks, actually. I straight up thought that was gonna be... No, let's decline, because we need Monument on the battlefield first. Sure, let's pitch that. At this point, I just want to do damage to him. Not really keen on anything else. Yeah, it lands, I know, I get you. Does he have anything? Because it doesn't seem like he's getting a good draw, I assume. Well, I can't do anything about that. Yeah, this is kind of dangerous now. I'm trying to decide what I want to do. Do I even care about that? Okay, I'm gonna do this even though I don't want to. Just so I can get triggered. Oh, okay, well he's just gonna give up. That's fine. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video. So, this is definitely a solid deck to climb the ranks, of course. I won more games than I lost. Even including the one where I milled myself. That would have been a win, but I honestly did not realize the potency of the card draw of this deck. So I learned my lesson for that one. Would have been even more positive in win rate if that was the case, but the only decks we really struggled against, I feel like, mainly were those Landfall decks. If they start going wide, we really can't do too much because a lot of our removal is single target. So if they start buffing up their creatures and they're going wide, like we have just combustion technique and it's just probably not going to be enough. So I don't know. I wish we had more board wipes, honestly, even though I know, we need Gran-Gran and such, but that's just my thought process. I was also thinking about maybe like including one Pyroclasm, just so we can deal 2 damage to every target, which can at least wipe the Cub, wipe some of those pieces that are really important for them to ramp up. So that's a possibility just for best of 1 specifically. Aside from that, though, this deck did very well. I don't think you need a lot of counter spells, obviously. From what we played, we had the quench when we needed it, for the most part. Otherwise, we would just, discard it out of our deck or into the graveyard. But I think 2 is pretty solid. I think overall this is a pretty solid version of the Izzet Lessons. Just a little bit of a different spin on the typical one. Just a little bit of touches with the Storm Chasers and the Traumatic Critique, which I felt was pretty decent. It helped us when we needed it, and just acts as like another abandoned attachments if we don't want to do damage to anything. So it has use no matter when you decide to use it, or how you decide to use it even. But yeah, this deck can really pop off. It can get really scary for the opponent once you have Monument out, and especially more than 1 Monument out, it can get really nutty. But 1 Monument is more than enough to just really put an end to the opponent for the most part. But yeah, I'll have my version here at Moxfield for you to view and try it out in your games and let me know what you think. And I'll see you in the next video.